Today we now are going to talk about what Brooks has introduced into the carbon-plated racing shoe category, and that is going to be the Hyperion Elite 2, which is already the updated and improved version of what came out earlier this year, which was just the Hyperion Elite. So in this video, we're going to break down what this shoe is going to be intended for, and then what are the differences from the first edition now onto the second. First off, this is going to be a shoe that's built for racing and quicker running. So this is going to be one that you want to have in your rotation of shoes, but might not necessarily be your main everyday trainer, as because of some of the build in terms of the foam and other parts of the shoe, this one's going to last us a lower number of miles. Brooks says this could potentially last us somewhere in the 200 to 300 mile range, but also depending on how much harder racing we're doing, we could see a little less durability, which is nothing different from what everything else we've seen in terms of a carbon-plated racing shoe. On the upper, you're going to have a really nice breathable engineered mesh material, and it's got a really nice sock-like feel with a thin tongue and then that heel that kind of comes in. So that overall is going to feel really good, and it seems like it's got a little bit wider of a toe box than some of the other options out there with the carbon plate. So if you're someone that might have a wider foot or like a more accommodating fit, this might be one that's worth coming to try out. The biggest difference from the first Hyperion Elite to now the second version is going to be in the foam. This is Brooks's DNA Flash material, which is a nitrogen-infused foam that's going to have a really nice poppy feel and is extremely lightweight. You obviously then have a carbon fiber plate embedded into the midsole, and that along with that foam is going to give it a really nice pop, a really nice feel. The third component, besides that new foam, the carbon plate, that's going to make you run more efficiently and hopefully then maybe a little quicker, is going to be the rapid roll technology from Brooks, which is going to have you naturally rolling and pushing off the toe so that we get a little bit more efficiency in our stride, which hopefully then will help us run those personal bests. Not a ton of outsole, but you do have some strategic rubber in those high impact areas, but you don't have too much because you want this shoe to stay nice and light. Overall, if you're someone that's been intrigued by carbon plated racing shoes, this is another great one from Brooks to come and try and come and compare to some of the other options we have. And this one's going to run $250, and you can find it just at our downtown Naperville running company location.